When I was watching MTV, I think.
Oh.
Just randomly I switched when I was switching my channels, and the music video I saw it like just randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I got to know Tupac. My parents sent me to the States when I was around like 14 years old.
Mm.
So I have to live myself. I like politics, economics, and all those stuff, all those kind of stuff. I almost never had any friend in while I was staying in the States.
Hi, this is Lauren Engel. Today I'm here with Madclown.
Hello.
So you were born in the US actually, right?
Yes.
Where in the US?
Illinois.
Oh.
Near Chicago.
Yeah.
The city, Evanston.
Oh. Was your parents living there?
Yeah, my father was studying in Illinois.
Oh. Was he the only one from your family who went to study in the US?
Oh no, almost my father's my aunt and most of my I have like 4 aunts,
Yeah.
and most of them studied in the States.
Oh. What did he study?
Um, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
My mom was with my dad when he was studying in the States. He just came here for my dad's how do I say, degree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, how long were you living in the States before you moved back to Korea?
Just a year.
Oh really? So you don't remember anything?
No.
What made your family move back to Korea?
After my father got his PhD, our family came back to Korea.
Oh.
Yeah.
What jobs is he and your mom in?
My dad is a professor, and my mom writes.
Oh.
She's a writer.
Oh wow. Wait, what does your dad teach?
Uh,
You don't know?
oh, transportation engineering.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And what kind of books does your mom write?
It's like essays, novels, but she hasn't been doing any writing for many years now.
Mhm.
So
Do you remember how you found music first? Like what CD you bought or?
oh, the first CD that I bought was, I think, it was a cassette tape.
Mhm.
It was Notorious B.I.G.
Oh.
I think it was his second album. The one. No. It was Ready to Die
Oh.
album. Yeah.
How old were you?
I think I was like 12 or 13 years
Oh.
old.
Well,
Yeah.
pretty young.
Yeah.
Were a lot of people around you in Korea listening to hip hop back then?
Mm-hmm. No. Like at that time, the hip hop culture in Korea was like really minor. It was a really minor culture.
Oh.
So, and those how do I say? Old people
Mhm.
didn't like
Yeah.
it because there's a lot of cursing words, and like they dress weird looking dress, like big pants,
Yeah.
so they didn't like it.
Mhm.
So they thought it was
yeah.
violent culture,
Mhm.
somewhat violent.
Yeah. And Tupac was a big inspiration for you initially.
Yeah.
Do you remember who showed you Tupac? Or how you found it?
I think When I was watching MTV, I think.
Oh.
Just randomly, I switched when I was switching my channels, and the music video I saw it like just randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I got to know Tupac.
Do you have
I think.
friends around you who showed each other music, like hip hop music?
Oh no, no.
So you just found everything yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really impressive. What did you think to start rapping yourself or singing?
I was b-boy, breakdancer for
Oh.
like many years, and I was really into it. So I was kind of like familiar with those rap music.
Mm-hmm.
So it just came naturally to me, like to start the music. Like I just moved from dancing to rap artist. Like it just happened naturally. I think.
Mhm. What did your parents think? Did they also think that it was violent or like the
Yeah,
swearing?
yeah.
So they didn't like you
No,
like
no, no,
doing
no.
rapping.
No,
So you did it by yourself.
they didn't like it.
Yeah. Did you like school back then?
School was okay. I never studied, but um, I always had good grades.
So lucky.
Yeah. So yeah, but I didn't like school.
Yeah. And then you were kind of very addicted to music early on. Like before school you listened to, after school you listened to. You listen to it when you're sleeping.
Yeah, like every day, all the time. Like when I was like high school year, through like from elementary, middle school, high school. Even when I get into college, like every day, all day.
And I think you said in a previous interview, but did you have hard times when you were younger?
Oh, yeah. My parents sent me to the States when I was around like 14 years old.
Mm.
So I have to live myself
Oh
for a
wow.
long time until like college year.
So you were living alone?
I lived in Canada for like a year and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and then moved to the States. And I was studying in Colorado for like 5 years.
Oh. And with some family or?
No, just by myself.
Oh wow. Well, why did they want you to go so far?
Cause they wanted me to get college degree in the States.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why.
What did you study in college?
Sociology.
Oh really?
Yes.
Why? That's so cool.
I just liked it. I like politics, economics, and all those stuff, or those kind of stuff.
Mhm. Do you think if it wasn't for music, you would be doing that?
Yeah.
Were you listening to more Korean hip hop when you were in college, or all still American?
I think I listen more Korean music than American music
Oh.
at that time.
How did that happen? Or why did you decide to listen to more Korean?
Oh, cause in Korean I can understand the lyrics,
Mm.
but in English, I cannot really like understand what they are saying
Mhm.
in a song.
Yeah.
So
Was college difficult for you? Like fitting in with everyone and English?
I almost never had any friend in while I was staying in the States.
Mhm.
I was like just eat by myself
Mhm.
at lunchtime, just like and yeah, I spend most of my time practice my dancing, and writing lyrics and
Mhm.
listening music.
And then did you graduate?
No,
You didn't?
I quit it.
You couldn't?
I
Oh, you
quit.
quit
Yeah, I quit.
because you're already doing so much music.
No. I quit college because it was kind of too much for me to like stay in the States by myself. Um, like it was too hard for me to stay in the States by myself. 'Cause, I think I felt lonely. So one day I just called my parents saying I cannot do this anymore, and then in the same week I just left.
Were your parents understanding?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And then you moved back to Korea.
Uh-huh.
Were you doing some jobs or did you spend all your time in music?
Yeah, mostly music. I was doing my music,
Yeah.
concentrating on my music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really supportive of your parents. So then you're
Yeah.
just staying at their house
Yeah.
and you can just do music.
Yeah, yeah.
How were you able to get your music out there initially?
I had some friends who are doing the same music. So
How did you meet them?
I just emailed them.
So you emailed other musicians
Yeah,
to
they were.
collab.
Yeah, they were already doing their music in the scene, in Korean hip hop scene, and they were pretty good. So I emailed them and saying that I want to do music together with you guys. So that's how we
How you met? Or
Yeah.
you collaborated?
yeah. Most of my career starts with Show Me the Money, I think.
Oh.
Because of Show Me the Money.
Yeah.
Because of Show Me the Money, people started to recognize me and my music. So I think that's how I got into music, like seriously.
How long ago was Show Me the Money?
Almost like 5 years. I think.
Oh. But then you tried to have San on one of your songs, right? Before collaborate.
Yeah.
But then you were
But it didn't happen.
disappearing. Yeah. How long ago was that? Like 7 years ago?
It's more than 7 years ago.
Oh.
I think it was around in 2007, I think, or 8. I don't
Yeah.
know. I cannot remember.
When you were working on your first album, was it her first album?
Yeah,
Oh.
my first EP album,
Yeah.
I think.
And why did you decide to be in Show Me the Money?
I was gonna quit doing music, quit making music, and wanted to study again in the States. So I was gonna move to the States after I'm done with Show Me the Money, but when I was doing Show Me the Money, I got so lucky. It got so popular, and then I signed with my company now. So I just changed my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, why did you want to go back to college if it was so hard for you the first time?
Because at that time I was too young, and then time passed for a few years. So I thought it was okay to study again. So yeah.
Did you always go by the name Madclown or did you have a name before that?
I didn't have any name other than like Medcom.
How did you think of it?
I just picked the random words. There's no meaning of
Yeah.
it. No.
And you always had the same style, right? Like with glasses.
Yeah.
What was the decision to have the same style with glasses?
I just don't like to do new things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't really like to um, I'm not really into fashion. I think that's why.
And you're so fashionable at the same time. Everyone, look at the outfit. When you signed with them, did you already know a lot about music? Like, was it difficult for you? Now you have a whole team, and then even for your songs, you have to check with every song. So you can't just put music out itself, like by yourself. And then, was that difficult for you to have a team telling you what to do and working with you?
Oh, no, they were cool with my music most of the time. So I didn't really have any conflict with making my music.
But then you said in an old interview that you weren't happy with the music you were releasing before.
Oh, yeah, but I changed my mind because I didn't really when I was making "Stupid in Love" with Soyou, and then it got so popular, but I didn't really like the song at the time. But like after few years, when I was like doing like concert and shows, I see people like singing together with my song when I perform, and I just felt so grateful.
Yeah.
I was kind of felt embarrassing because I was doing like I thought I was doing like pop or not hip hop.
Yeah.
I was doing pop, so I felt shamed or something like that. But that changed my perspective or perspective of view. I don't know how to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. How did you and San become closer and closer over time?
We both don't know, don't remember how we got close. I don't know. but every time I think about it, I think it was me first asking Sunny to do music together, like Sour Grapes. Yeah, I think it was me first asking him to do something together.
How do you think your music has changed since the songs you made when you were young?
Mostly like the things that I write, the lyrics, because I'm changing every time, and the things that I feel when I was young is totally different from now. So I think it's mostly the lyrics that I write.
Yeah.
Like when I was young doing my music, I mostly write about like how I feel lonely and
Yeah.
what, how I feel so sad because of like my love or something like that. But now, actually now I really don't. These days I really don't know what to write and what to do with my music. So that's one big concern for me these days.
What does success look like to you?
Making a lot of money,
Yeah.
yeah, and don't get into any trouble. I don't want to be in the newspaper or making any troubles.
What does love mean to you?
Love, most of my songs, my lyrics are really aggressive and angry, and sometimes violent. But I don't know. I think it's really simple, but also at the same time also like difficult to answer. But I think love, the word love is one it's abstract, right? And when we try to explain or describe love, we have to use like another abstract words or concept put together
Yeah.
and making another like abstract word, which is love. So like I think the only time I witnessed love is from my parents,
Oh.
and other than that, I think it's just I don't know. I think people have their own definition of love. That's why like every time has different definition of love. That's why every time when people meet and being together, they have conflict. Yeah.
Yeah. Last question. What do you want to be remembered for?
Oh. My son's dead. My son's dead. How I want to be remembered. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. You're so
Bye bye.
cool.
Yeah.